In 1916, it was the 100-year anniversary of Indiana statehood. So what does Indiana need? Well, a state park. McCormick's Creek became Indiana's first state park in 1916. But we have a rich history, not only being the first state park, but also because we're the birthplace of interpretation, which is what my job is, the first nature center, and also the State House was built from the limestone quarried here at McCormick's Creek. McCormick's Creek Canyon was developed during the Mississippian period, over 356 million years ago, much older than dinosaurs. Our Echo Canyon is 100 feet tall, and each of those layers kind of acts as like a storybook, each of them showing evidence of what life used to be on planet Earth then. If you fast forward during the glaciation period, a big glacier stopped just above the park boundary, and temperatures started to rise, and as it rose, water started gushing out from underneath the glacier. Well, that water had to go somewhere, and it traveled through cracks in the limestone bedrock that carved out our beautiful waterfall in the Echo Canyon that you have and enjoy today. This canyon travels along McCormick's Creek. McCormick's Creek is a long 5-mile scenic creek that starts at Flat Bottom Woods and runs along our waterfall and trickles out into the White River. Our land was owned by John McCormick, who owned a mill on top of McCormick's Creek, and that's how our park got its name. We have some Native American history as well, all the way dating back to early woodland period of Native Americans that we have found evidence here at McCormick's Creek. Our canyon predates our state park. It actually used to be a sanitarium owned by Dr. Dinkelwater. A sanitarium was kind of like a resort area, similar to a spa where people could go and relax inside of nature. So the CCC was stationed here at McCormick's Creek, and they built many structures that we have known and loved today, like our fire tower located on Trail 4, our Stone Arch Bridge, and even our campground. The funny thing is that one of our most popular trails, Trail 5, which contains Wolf Cave, was actually bought by the CCC to turn into the park. The reason why we own Wolf Cave now is because the CCC made a mistake while designing the campground and accidentally built some of it on private land. So now we have Wolf Cave Nature Preserve as well because of the CCC.
This trail has been imagined for many, many years. Property management has been looking for ways to accomplish this goal for many years. And for me personally, it was probably almost immediate after I had transferred here about 2 years ago that we had been talking about and trying to get this project completed. So this is Echo Canyon Trail at McCormick's Creek State Park. Where we're walking right now is a feature that is the ADA overlook. So all of these stones were brought in by a contractor one by one and placed in these locations. But it gives opportunities to those that might not have had the opportunity before to see the canyon and see the falls, which is very important to the park. And then as we continue on, we actually walk right along the canyon for about 1/4 mile, and you get spectacular views the entire trip. Yeah, where we're standing now is one of the highlights of McCormick's Creek State Park, and that's going to be the waterfall right here. It's very popular, and now in addition to this trail, we have 2 viewpoints of this, which is the Echo Canyon Trail and Trail 3. A very difficult portion of this project is this railing system that we're looking at now. This was done completely by park staff. It was a very large undertaking, a very large project. So main features of this trail are going to be the ADA overlooks, So they kind of have a natural feel to them. They're all limestone. One is a little bit larger than the other one. One branches off from the east side of the shelter, and one comes from the south of the shelter. There's been a huge positive impact to park visitors. I know we receive comments pretty often in the Nature Center and the office about how appreciative people are to give them this opportunity in the park. We're happy to do it. This is why we continue to progress as a park.